The choice really, in the time that I finished from college, the choice was really between getting married and following a traditional route of being a housewife or having a career. And within a career also, the choices were not as many as young people have today. It was doctor, engineer, CA, civil services, and I chose the civil services. What troubled me the most really was, I think, male prejudices, or shall I say, in fact, general prejudices the time that I joined the Foreign Service. For example, the chairman of the board of the UPSC, where I went for my interview, asked me why I chose the Foreign Service, because there were very few women in the Foreign Service, and he said, was I planning to marry a cook? Because at that point of time, the story was, which man would marry a Foreign Service woman and travel with her across the world? In spite of all the odds, I think what I was really able to do was what many women want to do, which is to combine a career with a normal family life. After all men do it. They have families and they have careers. But it's more challenging for women, and I think despite all the odds, I was able to do that. I have been very, very lucky really in finding a husband who was very understanding of what the demands of my job would be. I married a colleague of mine in the Foreign Service, but as a person, who helped me in the household. I mean, he was completely an equal partner in bringing up the children and really being very understanding on the demands, my professional demands. So I think I was very lucky. 3 tips for today's women really is to dare to dream. It's really important. The second is to really know yourself. What are your innate talents? What do you want to do? That is really important. And once you do that, I think to really, in a very focused way, follow your dreams and not be daunted by anything. But if I could just add one more thing, is in this age of gender stereotyping, which has always been there, don't go into hyper feminism. We women, or be too masculine, we women, we bring into the workplace our own strengths, intuition, empathy, understanding. So I think these are the kind of advice that I would give. My greatest fear is, like I think with every woman, it's fear about the well-being of one's loved ones, one's family. Also, as you grow older, it's about aging, because we are living much longer. So hopefully that we will be physically and mentally well and productive till the end of our lives. The most overrated virtue to me certainly is stoicism. And stoicism is just suffering injustice without saying anything about it. And this is very much expected of women in our societies. So I certainly think that women should have the courage, and they do nowadays, to come out and speak out and not suffer in silence. The quality I like most in women is really the combination of intelligence, which they have, which is like any other human being, but empathy and determination. And this they bring when they, it's very innate in us, because we bring our families, and women have to be empathetic, and they have to be understanding, and they have to have a lot of determination. And I think that really is what I would think are the strengths of women. The one talent I would like to have, I can just say it in one word, which I don't have, that is to be able to sing. The one thing I would like to change about myself is, I think, to have a little more patience. I tend to be very impatient. I want things to happen the way I want it and quickly. And maybe that is something I would like to have more. My greatest achievement, if I look at it, I came from a small town. I grew up in a small town in UP. And I never dreamt at that time that one day I would fly the flag of India in world capitals and represent India. I think that has been one of my greatest achievements, but equally that I am a mother and a grandmother. Exactly what I was and what I am. What I value the most is, I think, what God has really given me. A wonderful family and an opportunity to have a career and just a great life.